Well, good morning, Interbet fans and all the Winning Ways show fans. Welcome to the preview for Turffontein, 14th of December. We have a pentrometer of 22, which is pretty good for considering that we have had a lot of rain during the week. 7.5 meter spur to the 600 meter mark, and remember we were racing on the stand side track, which makes a huge difference at Turffontein because the draw might not be that big a factor. But let's go into it and start with race 1, 12.25, and it's a 1400 meter work riders maiden plate. I like Crazy Charlie for the Diane Stenger stable. I think this will run extremely well here, and the danger has got to be Friends Forever. Paul Peters run a second run after arrest. Charles and Law were drawn 1. They're drawn 1 and 2. They should fight it out. Have a close look at the betting for the first timers. Cornish Pomodoro, number 9, and number 13, the It Factor. Race 2, first leg of the bipot. This is where we start with punting today, and this is a 1600 meter maiden plate. And I like Flagship Fund from the Paul Matchett stable. Well drawn at 2. Devon Habib gets a ride, got to have a big chance. Sign and Seal drawn 17. That's not in his favour over 1400 meters. But I do like Milford Sound as a big danger. Luke Ferraris drawn 4. The favourite is Lucky Shamrock, and it definitely has the form. Kamala jumps on it. Schwartz not riding it. And Maculate from the Fabian Habib stable, drawn 1, might be the big improver. Ran a cracking good race first time out, but might have run on the adrenaline. Race 3, Fillies and Mares, 92, 1600 metres. And very, very tough this race. Saragon is the best filly in the race with Dennis Schwartz drawn 2. Saints Alive looks like it's absolutely cherry ripe and ready. Pretty Ballerina. Second run, look like this is a big improver for Paul Peter. Warren Kennedy rides. And Evening Bell, third run after arrest. Marco van Rensburg and Jeff Woodruff. They're the 4 that will fight it out. Hard to find a winner amongst that lot. Put all 4 in the PA. Race 4, Mirror rated 80. They go 1800 meters, and this is the first leg of the pick 6. And I think you need 6 horses. 7th of June is my roughie in the race. The 4 kilogram claimer is going to make a big difference. Paul Peter, the runner, but does come back off a break, and it might just need the run. At hand, very good form, and he looks like the top choice with You Can't Hurry Love. They look like the best 2 horses in the race. But I'm going to put in Oversharing, as Blinker Strike, the Gavea, lots to like about it, third run after arrest. Ice Lord's got very good form. Look for this one to improve. And Final Occasion, the blinkers are back on this one. Oyster King is well weighted, so he goes into my play as well. Race 5, Pinnacle Stakes, 1800 meters. Return Flight, very good filly. Group 1 filly, Luke Ferraris rides a huge chance. But it doesn't stop there because although the weight seemed to suit Return Flight, and she certainly is suited by them, there are a number of horses that have chances here. Jet Start looks like a big improver. Paul Peter with a claimer. Gomedi gets the ride again, drawn 1. Master Magic's classy little horse. We really like this horse and we try to get the ride. Perfect Tigress ran on well. Drawn wide, that's not going to help her. And Greenwood Drive, my old friend, goes into all my play with Pretty Border, who's very well weighted in this contest. So Pretty Border and Return Flight would be the top 2. I'm adding all the others. Race 6, Merit 76, 2,850. Palace Green ran around really well first time he goes at this type of distance, but I can't banker him. French Leave goes into my play. He's always there or thereabouts, although he does seem badly weighted. Flame Fella, this runs on well. Kamala gets a ride on it. Robbie Sage, very good trainer stayer, Robbie Sage, and put this into all your play. The Bosbok, Gary Alexander's runner, is the best horse in the race and looks like he's the best weighted. And Rockstar Child, first run over this type of trip. Have a close look at this at the weights. This horse has got a great chance, drawn 1. I think they'll just tuck him just behind the speed and he'll run well. Race 7, Sophomore 1000, and it's a non-black type event. And this is a very interesting race. Fly Away looks like the right horse. She's very quick. She's won her last 2, third run after it. Lots to like about this filly. She should win it, and she might be a banker. I'm putting in Rio's Winter. I think this is very well weighted, and it's kilos better off with Basadi Faith for 5 length beating. That will turn it around. And if you like Basadi Faith, you've got to ride like Rio's Winter. I'm going to put all three of them into Basadi Faith as well, because I think that the banker comes up now in race 8. Graduation plate, 1160. Al Rams, can't go against him. Really like the look of him. Warren Kennedy, drawn 1. 1200 should be 1160 down the straight at Turffontein, should be perfect for him. He seems to hold Mythical Bolter at the weights, I would have thought. And there's really nothing else in the race that I can find that gives him any sort of danger. Race 9, Progress, played 1400 meters, and I'm putting in a few horses here. I know Chimes is the favorite and a hot favorite, but in the dance is a Group 1 filly. She goes into my play. Approach Control, go back on his form over the 1400. Divine Odyssey, great run, gets 3 kilos from Chimes. That's going to help him a lot. And Johnny Hero is the find of the race. Be very careful of this horse. If this horse is fit and well, he's been gelded and he's got impeccable form, certainly over this type of trip. Drawn 2. Race 10 is the 2,400 meters, 71 fillies and mares. Very difficult race. I'm going each way Cambry Crush. If you look at the Glamorous Scandal race 4 runs ago, she really holds Glamorous Scandal, and Glamorous Scandal's your favorite. So I like her a lot as an each way chance. Anything else has got chances. There's a lot of horses in here that could win. Good day's racing at Turffontein. We go to Kenilworth, and the 2 I like at Kenilworth. The first race I like the Corner Alpha ride for Brett Crawford, and I like Kelpie in the Big Fillies race. So that should be fun. Great day's racing from me, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team. Remember, sign on to Interbet and get the best odds, and you get all the tote betting with no deductions. So Interbet is the only company that does not lay an open bet.